How the fuck are we supposed to kill a bunch of raiders and save a girl? Sounds like a chivalry comic book. Prepare for cringe. We need not to kill the raiders, my friend. We need only to get the girl. So after we were dragged into saving a player who had recently gotten herself captured, mods were white knights and she was a real girl, the mods were pretty much saying, you better make sure this new player isn't killed, Anon, or we can make this game hard for you. What difficulty are we on now, Nuka? Basically, we knew exactly where this bitch was, and we knew there was a small group of vipers up there keeping her captive. She had come to this town expecting to get a few easy quests that would, in a in-game week or two, would get her mediocre gear she could use to join the Enclave lynch mob. Took me absolutely way too long to find out which meme character it was we were looking for. But I found it, and my cringe was sustained to minimum levels. Character name was Alyssa Petals. I think she was either 25 or 31. Couldn't care less, to be honest. I hate reading other character sheets. She wasn't armed to the teeth like all the other dickbags in her general cringe group. She was a scribe in the Brotherhood of Steel. She was searching the wasteland for forgotten but useful tech. Cringe. Apparently, something very nice, reward-wise, was promised to her if she could get rid of the bandits. I thought it over, and if White Knight mods are offering a good reward to a Brotherhood of Steel, it must be energy weapons. Energy gets me hard. Plasma. Augustus has a good point, Conrad. Me and him might be able to sneak into the cave, get the girl out, then fuck off back to the town. Conrad wasn't gonna be a part of this mission because he insisted we run in and absolutely slaughter them all. Listen, Conrad, me and you can take maybe 6 raiders in a head-on engagement. Pause to look at Richardson picking his teeth. Okay, we could take about 10, the 3 of us. But we have no clue how many are up there. Augustus does stuff like this all the time. He says that we have a better chance of sneaking in and out than going head to head with them and finding the girl alive by the time we get back. I pulled a bitch move and speech checked Conrad. It worked. Is that the cave? No. Wait, what the fuck? Where is it then? We've been up here for like an hour trying to find it. I think that may be the cave. Let's just say the initial cave was on the right. Nothing in sight. Only the darkness of the cave's insides. My boy Volt pointed to my left. A big campfire and dozens of Viper raiders putting together a makeshift camp. I roll a 6 perception. So apparently I can't see shit because when I rolled for a perception check on trying to count, I got a fat 7. Thankfully, Volt rolled a 17. Yeah, he had a high base perception. In the camp they had set up, 42 Vipers were visible. I shit you not. 42. I didn't want to go look it up, so I guessed that the GM didn't like that the mods were white knighting, so he decided to off the bitch. Fucking Christ. Overkill. Volt looks at me and says, "Do you have anything darker?" Think for a second about my uniform. All black. Edgy. Would absolutely be godly if an Enclave super spy broke into a raider camp, saved the BoS, and received a reward for pretty much stealth archering. My character goes through my backpack, pretty much a big ol' sunbitch, and start pulling out my uniform. Beret, black military hiking boots, black cargos, light Kevlar jacket, black gloves, and a compression shirt with a big fucking E on it dead center. I felt like I've just broke the barrier into the cringe epicenter, but it feels good to be myself. an absolutely unironic edgelord. They told me that you were dangerous to our enemies, but I had no idea you belonged to the tribe that even Caesar avoids. Pretty much saying, I ain't looking for in-game character issues, nigger. Let's fuck shit up. So with that, we're off to the cave. Viper fags didn't build a wall around their encampment, so sneaking in was an easy roll. Sneak roll 10, plus 5 for dark clothes, bitch. Get in with no one really seeing anything. Volt decides to kill 3 raiders because why not? Pew pew 1 through his makeshift pillow. Volt stabs 2 in the neck with a spear. Sneaking gave us plus 10 on attacks. All our rolls were high. Once we get in the cave, we find 10 more vipers dispersed so that we cannot, without retarded high rolls, sneak past them. Fuck.jpg. Retarded idea comes to mind. What if we shoot one of our guns and draw them out of the cave? Looks at me like I'm retarded and PMs me to change my post. What if we throw a grenade as hard as we can towards the other side of the camp? When it explodes, we hide and wait for these guys to run by. Retarded idea, but let's try anyways. Volp has a 6 base strength, so he's gonna throw it. Give him my only plasma grenade. Fucking critical success. The grenade lands just at the makeshift camp's edge. Ha fucking boom. More goo on these viper fags than on an Asian chick during a bukkake. The guys in the cave bust out in a full sprint, don't even fucking notice our giggling asses. After they're all gone, we hit up the mods with our speed rolls. 14 and 17. We be cruising at Mach speeds through the caves. I'm taking the lead. Every so often we have to roll for a sneak, because a few niggers are still here. But we keep getting mediocre rolls. Finally get to the end of the cave system, and we find a sacrificial blood pit. I shit you not. A mod took 10 minutes explaining to us the most edgy thing I've yet to come by in this roleplay. At the center of the bloody and gore-covered room is a large natural hot spring that has been emptied of water. What it was replaced with was the blood of hundreds of men, women, and children. Almost too hot to touch. The blood pit was obviously cultic. What the fuck, pit boy? On one side of the room is a shitty shack made out of bones. Tied to the shack is the gagged and beaten BoS bitch. She's knocked out right now, but she'll be up and running in about 5 minutes. Do a perception roll. 16. I don't really see anything other than the shack, the bitch, and the priest. Wait, the priest? In the shack is sitting an armless, legless, tongueless man-beast that only serves to be a priest to the vipers. He moves uncomfortably in his chair as you advance toward him. Youth Darth Intwer, the Holy Plath? Audible kecks at this point. Shall we kill him in the name of your Enclave, or for the Legion? At the word Enclave, BoS bitch is awake and apparently trying to break out. We watch for a few turns as she keeps rolling, but only receives -10 to her rolls for being gagged, beaten, and chained. How about we just piss off the vipers and drown their god or whatever in the blood? Volt PMs me and says, dude, you're such a fucking monster. Walk over to the weird paraplegic nigger. Pick up the fucker. Walk over to the blood pit. Gently place him face down in the pit and pat his back gently until he stops struggling. Well, that's done with. Untie the girl, Volt. We better get out of here before the snake cunts decide to come check on No Limbs, the pirating priest. Volt unties the chick and somehow she has newfound strength. What the fuck is the Enclave doing in the Mojave? Too easy. For one, saving your ass from rape and eventual sacrifice to the blood gods. Conrad PMs me, fucking wrecked. We spent a few turns just arguing back and forth. Like all BoS cucks, this bitch has a pre-created hate for the fascist, xenophobic, transphobic Enclave. She obviously hasn't read any of mine or Conrad's posts. Doesn't know that we've not been harassing innocent people or attacking BoS/NCR. We've been running all over the wasteland trying to stay away from them. I should mention that although our in-game actions were not bad or necessarily uncalled for, the mods and cucks that we killed absolutely ass-blasted our reputation in the Ook chat. There was a faggot mod who liked to play as chicks who knew me from another site, leaked all of my role plays. My face when I'm too fashy for regular goyim. So what's the plan on getting out of here? You know they have like an army, right? No shit, bitch. We snuck in on our own accord. We can sneak back out. Just don't do anything stupid. We each roll for sneak, to see how well we could make an escape. BoS bitch rolled better than me and Volp. What? Our rolls are high enough that only one Viper nigger sees us. Volp decapitates this guy with a spear throw. Yet I shit you not. Credit him. Once we get to the entrance of the cave, we can see that the Viper tards are still trying to figure out why their friends got bukkake'd. Roll another sneak. BoS bitch fucking crit fails. Half the camp hears her trip on a tent spike or something. Well shit, speed roll. We all get 15 to 19 because shit, the roll gods didn't forsaken us. We nope right out of there in record time. But they know that we were there. That's no good because what if they come looking for us with a fucking army? Well, time to nope all over the Mojave.